back. Where was I before the phone interrupted us? It was Kelly on the phone. And as you know, with the business plans and things like that are moving forward apace. Anyway, she's had some great news this dinner time. Well, we think it's great news anyway. But she's got to do an update video tonight when she gets back home. So watch this space, because she can tell you all more about what's going on. But she's just updated me and I'm like, yay! That's great. And I know you're all behind us, so I know you'll all want to know. Right, where were we? In the middle of this, weren't we? That's called Joseph Blanket. Another one in squares. I don't know whether it's me, but it seems to be granny square season, doesn't it? This kind of recently. Everywhere I look, it's granny squares. Not that I'm moaning, because I do like a granny square. This is a cafetiere, I can't say this word, cafetiere cover and coasters, again, once again in the granny squares. Yeah, I think granny squares are making a huge revival. Once again, like in the other magazine yesterday, is the scarf again. Oh, that's an update on my PC. Maybe that's Kelly going, yeah. She's really lifting my spirits. Like you all lifted my spirits yesterday, Kelly's just lifted my spirits again. But as I say, I'll let her tell you the news. We think it's exciting, whether you do or not is another matter. People have asked me, you know, what makes me sort of wear what I wear or whatever. And as I've always said, I don't advocate that you dress the way I do or whatever. My thing is, I'd always wanted to dress a little bit more unusual or whatever, but never kind of had the courage to do it, the courage to walk out in what I wanted to wear and be me. I mean, my ex-husband was, he would have had me dressed in a twin set and a tweed skirt when I was in my 30s, you know. He just did not like the boho side of me at all. Anyway, I started quite by accident watching a guy, I don't know whether that was the first book or I think this was the first book, a guy called Ari Seth Cohen. He's got little minute videos out on YouTube. He's also got an actual DVD, which I've got. And he started off, he had such a wonderful relationship with his grandmother. They're in New York, and she always dressed, you know, as if she was going somewhere every day. And he started stopping older ladies in the street that were dressed up to the nines and asking would they mind having their photographs taken. And he met some absolutely wonderful, wonderful characters. So I quite got into this, you know, of saying, well, why can't, you know, why should I not dress that way? You know, these women are such, they wear such bold colours. I mean, that lady is, for example, she's in her 90s now. You know, and that is the way she dresses. And I thought, I didn't want to be quite that flamboyant, you know, but it just gave me more courage to kind of dress the way I wanted to dress and wear, you know, the more elaborate jewellery, which, as you know, I go all over eBay and everywhere and look in all the charity shops, searching for unusual jewellery to wear. And I'm just trying to show you some different examples of like different jewellery. I mean, some of these ladies, they wear about 12 necklaces. It's a wonder they're not weighed over forwards. And some of the necklaces look so heavy. I mean, like that is one extreme that I wouldn't quite go to, if you know what I mean. That is a little extreme. But it gave me the courage to dress the way I want to dress. But as I said before in many of my, you know, many of my things, I don't expect other people to dress the way I want. I'm not dictating to anybody. You're happy in a vest and a pair of sweatpants every day, then wear them. All I'm just saying is if you've got an inner diva, you know, that would, I mean, that looks like a crochet jacket, doesn't it, to me, a little white crochet jacket. If you've got an inner diva like I had, oh, look at all that wants to wear something a little bit different. All I'm trying to say is just have the courage to wear it. You know, even if it just means wearing a different colour. You know, than what, if you normally wear black sweatpants and a black t-shirt, but you've always wanted to wear a hot pink one, you know, hot pink t-shirt with it, wear it. It doesn't matter what your friends think or whatever. Just wear it with style, wear it with pride. I mean, this lady used to have a fantastic shop in New York. Sadly, she's passed away now, but she was about 90. And on the video of Seth Cohen, it goes into her shop. I mean, they're highly priced even for second hand because they are vintage clothes she has in her shop. I would have been in my element in there. You would have lost me for the whole day, you know. So as I say, that's one of the books. I think that was the first one, Advanced Style. And then these are what you call coffee table books or whatever. Or maybe this one was the first one, I don't know. It's called Advanced Style, Older and Wiser. Again, it's by Seth Cohen. And again, this is the same. I mean, some of the people do wear things that you kind of, you know, I don't think I would want to wear anything like that. That's just a little OTT for me. But it just gives me inspiration and it gives me ideas. In the fact that although I wouldn't want to dress exactly like they are dressed, there are things that I think, no, I like that. I mean, there's one lady on the video, she makes like bracelets and bangles and things out of like cardboard tubes, and she paints them and glues all these glitter stuff on them, and you know, you're thinking, wow, it's a good idea. Then there's another lady that goes through her collection of jewellery, and was I envious? Oh boy, was I envious. But I mean, some of her jewellery was so heavy it must have given her neck ache. But I mean, what would you do if you met that couple coming down the street towards you? I would say, good on you, that's what you want to wear, good on you, yeah. And the last book he's just brought out, which I've only just bought, is called Advanced Love. And it's about couples. You know, they say God makes them, God pairs them. It's about couples who both like to wear the bright, unusual things. And nearly all of these people are well into their 80s. You know, things like that. And I'm thinking, oh, you know, why wear a boring beige anorak when you can wear something like that? I sat outside the supermarket the other day with my niece. And it was raining and it was dull. And she just nipped in for me because I didn't feel like walking. I only wanted one thing. Everybody was dressed in drab. Absolute drab. And I'm looking and I'm thinking, you're making the weather, you're making me feel worse, you must be making you feel worse. Because you're all in drab, khaki, beige, grey. You know, and it's blooming raining, and you know, I'm thinking, oh gosh, what? How depressing. I would have loved to see somebody go by in a red coat. You know, just to add a splash of colour to the world, you know. I couldn't speak because I was sat there wearing black, so I couldn't really speak. But at least my black had embroidery on it and sequins. You know, just because I was a little bit different. Yeah. But yeah, this is they're just, even if you just borrow them from your library, just, you know, kind of have a look at them and see. You probably sit there laughing your socks off at them, saying, "Oh, they look so stupid. I wouldn't wear those," you know. But I mean, look at the necklace on that lady. That's guaranteed to give you a neck ache, isn't it? It's so dramatic. You know, I would love to wear, all right, I do wear necklaces, but I would love to wear a bold statement necklace. Really bold, yeah. And another one that I've got, which is another, what you call them, coffee table books. It's a rare bird of fashion, the what is it called? Irreverent Iris Apfel. This lady again is in her 90s, and she's actually just been signed up to be a model for somebody or other. Now, I mean, that, for example, is one of her necklaces. I don't think Gigi would be too impressed if I was wearing that. But she wears these trademark huge glasses. But a lot of these are just not her wearing them, they're her out of her collection. You know, like the jacket and that. Oh, I love going down to the, well, I haven't been for years, the Victoria and Albert Museum. You know, to see the works of Zandra Rhodes and people in that description. What's he called? Not Alexander. I was thinking Alexander O'Neill, but he was a singer, wasn't he? But, I mean, sadly he passed away as well, but he used to make the most fantastic dresses. These are all out of Iris Apfel's collection. I mean, look at all those dresses. I would have just loved to have gone into the walk-in wardrobes of people like these, just to look at the clothes. You know, I mean, I love vintage clothes. When I say vintage, I mean really sort of that vintage. I don't mean vintage as in Henry VIII, yeah. But they're just so amazing. You know, I mean, when you think how much she must have paid for necklaces like that. Other people might dream of finding Ming vase or something in a charity shop. My aim in life would be to find a big statement piece of jewellery. I mean, for example, I absolutely adore that green jacket. I would wear that in a heartbeat. Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, things like that. I've got some indigo moon clothes, but they're nothing like that. I mean, these must have cost thousands when they were new. They probably cost thousands now, they're not new. But, you know, I'm just so impressed. So if ever you get a chance to see them, if it's only in the library, I'm not suggesting that you go and buy them. You know, just have a look at them for curiosity's sake. As I said before, I'm not advocating that you dress like that. There's only one me in the world, isn't there, you know? And not everybody wants to dress in the weird way that I do. But I just love the courage of these people. I mean, I don't wear a poncho or whatever, but look at that. Isn't that magnificent? I mean, I look at the fashion shows of the modern, you know, the young people who are doing fashion today, and I'm looking at them and the models are walking past dressed in black plastic bags and things like that, and I'm thinking, no, that's not me. That's not me. My style is these, as I say, that kind of jewellery. I'm looking to find something like that for about £2 in a charity shop one day. But somebody doesn't know the value of it and they just put it and think, no, nobody's going to buy that big piece of tat. But I would, and I will. So that's what I get, where I get my, oh, that's Irish. She wears the big trademark glasses, absolutely big round glasses. But she's been a model for somebody or other. I can't think, I saw it in the paper the other day. Says she's been asked to model for some, it's a big house of fashion. Yeah, I mean, that is her house. Now I would adore to live in a house like that. My son would have kittens. He would say, look at all that clutter, look at all that mess. And I look at it and think, wow, fabulous. But it wouldn't do for us all to be alike. You may be one of those ones that wants like wall-to-wall nothingness and G-plan, you know, nothing furniture. That's my idea of hell. I hate my house. Really hate my house. I'm trying to change it bit by bit to be more bohemian. But as I can't decorate and I can't paint and stuff like that, it's all pipe dreams at the moment. Pipe dreams. Anyway, it is now absolutely pouring down. If you listen carefully, you might be able to hear it hammering on the flat roof. This dining room's got a flat roof, as it's part of an extension. And it's pouring down and I'm looking out, looking at the rain. Thank goodness Gigi just went out to the garden for a quick little wee minute ago before it started. So I'm going to leave you, and I want to say thank you once again for all your support. You've been fantastic. You've really raised my spirits up. You know, it's so nice to get encouragement, you know, when you're dithering and you're not sure which path in life you're going to take next. And you sort of tentatively mention where you're going to go and what you want to do next. And overwhelmingly the response is like, yes, go for it, you too, you do it. I mean, somebody did mention, what about Sue? Sue would be, if she wants to be in the sales thing, she will be in the sales thing. It's just that Sue has a full-time job and she doesn't always want to sell anything that she makes. So, no, I'm not leaving Sue out. We're not leaving Sue out. It's just Sue can be a part of it if she wishes. Yeah? And with that, I'm going to say goodbye in this rainy and go back to my crochet. So once again, thanks so much, and don't forget to watch Kelly's next video because she will explain more about what's happening next. Yeah, okay. Bye for now.